Alright, I'm going to go over how to import the live preview data. So right now we just have the default theme installed, and let's just jump right into the dashboard and get started. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Tools and Import, and we're going to import a WordPress site. So click on the WordPress text, and if you haven't ran this before, it just says, hey, you need to install the importer. It's just a plugin, so you can do that by clicking Install Now. And then make sure you click on Activate the Plugin and Run Importer. If you click off the page, just go back to Installed Plugins, and it will now be in the list as WordPress Importer, and you can activate it there. So we'll activate it, and then we'll go back and do that again. Tools, Import, WordPress, and this time you'll make it to the next screen. And all we're doing is importing the file. We're going to browse to the files we downloaded from ThemeForest. And you're going to go to Additional Files, Live Preview XML, and then this .xml file. There's only one in there, so it should be really easy. And we're going to open that. We're going to upload file and import. Now make sure you click on Import Attachments and have that as selected. Otherwise, there won't be any images and the formatting will be very off. So we'll select that. Then here it just asks you, you can just read that question and answer it as you want. It's just wondering if you want to use a new user or an existing one. You'll probably just want to select your existing user as the author. So we'll submit, and it shouldn't take too long. I'll just let this run while the video is loading. You can see how many seconds it's going to take to import the file. And then once it's done importing, we're going to have a couple extra steps to do, but it shouldn't be any issue. Alright, the import is finished, and you will actually probably get a bunch of failed issues. The reason for these failed messages is actually because the live preview included the WooCommerce, and I did not install WooCommerce yet. I wouldn't worry about it. They're just the sample products that you probably wouldn't use anyways. But the rest of the content's going to be done. This is all done. Have fun. So ignore those few issues. Again, when we visit the site, it won't look very much different. Don't worry. We're going to go back, set up a few other things. So the first thing we need to do is set up our menu. So under Appearance and Menus, you'll now see a menu that's already built for us. All we have to do is click on this Manage Locations tab and select that menu. It should be super easy if you have a new installation because there's only one menu to select. And the next thing we need to do is we need to set up our homepage and our blog, and that's under Settings and Reading. And instead of your latest posts or whatever it was before, click on a static page, and we're going to select Home for front page and latest posts for post page. Then we click Save. Now when we visit the site, it's going to actually load content, and we do have these filler images, so don't worry, that's the way it normally is, and we're assuming you'll plug in your own content for that. So basically all of the pages should have content and be working just like the live preview. So that is how to import content. The last thing to go over is why aren't my posts showing up? That's one final step if you want to take that one. That's under Appearance and Widgets. And basically under Homepage Content, we're going to want to throw in one of these homepage widgets. If you want the portfolio widget, you can toss that one in there. And it's going to ask you for what portfolio category you want to pull in, and that's under here, portfolio categories. We created a couple for you. If you want all of them, you can do the parent categories. So let's just do portfolio this slug. And then go back to the widgets. And this is what we're using in the live preview. It's essentially pulling in all of our posts just via the latest post. So now when we view it, you've got your post pulling in. So it's really easy to demo the live preview, and then you'll basically want to go in and replace the images as